Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to use Delicious, social bookmarking website. Some of you might be familiar with it, others this might be the first time, so I'll go from the very basics. So first thing you need to type in this address, www.delicious.com, and to be able to do anything you need, of course, to create an account. So I'll show you what your first screen should look like. It'll look something like this. You'll need to click on join at the top here, and once you've joined you'll be able to sign in, and mine is Tim Doyle 1, and I'll put my password in and it takes me straight to a feed of my links. So social bookmarking is about recording all of the links that you might find in the big bad world and sharing them with other people around in an easy manner, in a way which you don't have to constantly email things around. So what it involves is tagging websites, linking those websites to other people's websites, so that they can easily find them. So this is my basic homepage, and these are a list of all the pages which I have bookmarked over the days. So you see I've been using it for a little while, and it highlights the date that you bookmarked them, and there's a whole range of different ways you can get that bookmark in there. But the first thing you'll probably want to do is find other people to add to your network, and this is a difficult thing. I couldn't figure out how to do it for a little bit because they've changed around the view. But the simplest way to do it, I found, is to just type in that person's username. So my username's timdoyle1 after delicious.com, and it will highlight. It will take you to that person's feed. So I know Reed's one is mreed. If I hit enter, it takes me to his page, and it says there that I'm already following him. So if it wasn't, that would say, do you want to follow? And you click yes, and then you'll be able to then follow all the links that Reed decides to add to his Delicious account. So I'll just go back to my account and show you how you bookmark something. So there's a number of different ways that you can do it. The easiest way is, once you're logged into your account, you can click on add link and just copy and paste the URL, the web address of whatever it is that you want to add. So if I wanted to add, say, I don't know, Google, I'd just hit www.google.com, hit save, and then it's going to give me a number of different options that I can use to include. Now, you'll see down the left hand side here that there are tags. So a tag is about making sure that your site is easily found by other people. So by including a tag, it's got some suggested ones for me based on what other people who have previously bookmarked this site have typed in. If I wanted it to be easily found by Domremy people, I could just type in Domremy, and then when I save that link, it'll be saved with that tag, and then anytime anyone searches through the search bar at the top here for Domremy, this site will come up as one of the options that you can have. So you can also put in a description here. So I've saved that link. You can see here on my list now, under Tim Doyle 1, there's a link to Google, and 18,000 people have previously saved that as a bookmark. Don't know why. Everyone knows the Google address. So you're saving bookmarks so that you don't ever forget what they are, and you can share them to other people as well. So you can see I'm following 23 people at the moment. I'm being followed by 3 people. I've got one stack, and I've saved 358 links. And these are the tags that I've used the most by count. So I tag things with school, or resources, or history. I also try and do it by subjects. So you can follow the history, follow the different ones. If you wanted to just say find the science ones on my page, these are all the ones that I've tagged with science. Okay, so the more extensive your tagging and the more extensive your gallery, the better the filter is going to be for people. So there is a number of different options you can have. You can add a particular link to a stack. You can make that thing public or private, that link, so that some people won't be able to see some of the links. If you've got a link to something you don't want other people to see, you can make that private so they don't have to see it. You can delete them. You can decide to add another tag to one of your particular links already, or remove a specific tag. And that is that will be your link page. You can see it's under the little tab there, me. But there's also your feed, which is the collection of links from other people. So what I did when I first started using Delicious was I found someone, it was this person actually, Everton Pom, who's Simon Crook, and I went through all of his network. You can see this is all of my network here, all the people who follow me. So I clicked on all of these people and followed those people. And as a result, now I've got about 20 people who provide me links to other things, interesting things. So you might want to go through and follow some of these people as well. So there's two ways to follow people really. One is through typing in their username after the Delicious address, and the other one is through finding them through other people's networks by clicking on other people's feeds, by having a look at their feed. So if I click on Mr. Rheingold here, you see this is all of the links that he has been using, and these are all of the tags that he has as well.
Woohoo email from system. Woohoo email.
I'm getting an email. Sorry. I'll edit that out, I'm sure. So if I wanted to follow his users, I could click on here, following 30 users, and it takes me to the people that he has in his list. And if I clicked on them, I could then choose to follow the people in his particular list. So it's quite similar to Twitter in that way. It's like an abbreviated version of Twitter, but it's a great way to organize your extensive library. I'm sure you have some bookmarks already that you'd want to add. So these are my stacks. This is the History Medieval stack. I'll show you how I got to it. So I'm just in my feed here. This is Timdoer1. Well, I'll just load it up for you from the base one. And you'll see these are all my links individually as a list. But if I click on stacks, it takes me to all the stacks that I have. And this is the History Medieval one that you saw before. If I click on it, there's 5 links in there. There's the Google one that we added before, and some other ones. So that can be a great way to organize all your resources together and for other people to see them as well. And if you make a good stack, you can choose to share it, and you can also invite people to contribute to it. So you can email other people around. So everyone sharing towards the same stack of resources would be extremely beneficial. Obviously, we'll all be working towards the same thing. So you can create stacks for junior year groups or for your senior year groups and then share them with individual people, and that'll be fantastic. Now, for advanced users, those people who are using Google Chrome, there's also a Chrome extension. So those people who saw the YouTube Chrome extension, this is a Delicious Chrome extension. So you can see it's saved in my browser. If I click on it, it will bring up a little window in which I can just save everything straight from the browser rather than having to log into delicious.com every time you want to save something. So if you want to go with that, then let me know and I'll show you how to do it. But basically you just Google Chrome extension for Delicious and add it and then test them out and it should work. That's a start to Delicious.